But I get your point.
But also other guys like him. He's also shut down. But not just him.
Biscuit.
It's been a lot of good. All right, let's have a good show, guys. What is up, everybody? Welcome to the pregame show. Oh man, Friday night at the DNVR bar. A light summer rain coming down.
Not a summer rain.
Yeah, that's not.
No, this is pre-snow.
Oh, this is pre-snow. Okay, well that sucks.
It's like a winter warning or something.
All right, that'll be less. That's less cool than I thought it was. Nuggets taking on the Trailblazers for the first of a not back-to-back nights, but back-to-back matchups against the Trailblazers. Both of them here in the Mile High City. We got Chauncey Billups in the building. We're going to talk about the All-Star reserves. Did they get it right? Who are you most upset for? Is it Jamal Murray not making it? Was he snubbed or not? We're also going to talk about, I don't know if you guys have heard about this. We're starting a new Olympics. Have you heard about this?
No.
Have you guys been looking at the news?
I have seen this.
New Olympics. Steroids allowed. Does not matter. You can do whatever you want.
Barry Bonds is going to go crazy.
You know what?
Trey Thompson's going to average like 7 points a game.
Do you guys
It's
think
gonna
we should
be
get in
wild.
on this? Do you guys want to start doing
Man,
some roids
I've been thinking
together?
about it. And then, of course,
Steroids
we'll
allowed.
preview the game, and we'll try to make some money on that Bet365 app. If you've never downloaded it before, download it now. Use promo code DNVR, because that man over there is back, and he's picking nothing but winners. To help me out, I got Brennan Vogt.
What up, gang? What up, chat? What up, fellas? Let's do this. I have some good news in the game notes I'm eager to share, and I'm thinking it's going to be a good Friday night at the DNVR bar.
I think it's going to be as well. I've also got D-Line in the house.
That's right, guys. I'm here to walk back all of the comments that were made over the last several days by all
Are
of
you
Nuggets.
ashamed?
I've looked deep inside, and I didn't realize that we were single-handedly responsible for events that happened later.
I hope you have many sleepless nights because of this. Over there, Superstar Dev.
Is that like something happening online that you are apologizing about?
No, I've just made a lot of mistakes in life.
I get it.
general
I get
apology.
it. I am excited for the Steroid Olympics. Can't wait till we get to that.
Well, let's speed on through this other stuff about the Nuggets in a basketball game. Nuggets hosting the Blazers. Blazers have kind of been like all right lately. They're like not as bad. I wish the Nuggets would have caught them in October, November when they were the worst team that ever stepped foot on a basketball court. Now they're merely a bottom 5 team in the NBA. What do you got for us, Vogt?
Yeah, well, since they're a bottom 5 team in the NBA, let's focus on Denver for a bit, if that's all right with you guys.
If we must.
How about a final injury report heading into tonight's game, courtesy of the Denver Nuggets themselves, the team. Available tonight, Peyton Watson, despite that left knee contusion, is available. So is Jamal Murray, despite his left knee contusion. Nikola Jokic, have you heard of him? Low back pain, missed a game. He's back. He's available.
Who we play for?
I'm starting to doubt he ever even had low back pain. I think he was ducking
I
chat.
think he was ducking shit. Yeah, well, you never know. And then Julian Strawther is available tonight, fellas. He's available for the first time in a minute.
I'll bet Malone plays him right
After
away.
that right knee contusion sprain. Good question. Quick follow-up. Malone said he's probably not going to play tonight. In fact, he even alluded to the possibility of him getting a G League stint in so he can ramp back up.
How many more games can he miss before he's out of the running for? Never mind.
And also,
For MVP, I mean,
and so you're saying he's on the injury report for a knee issue. Huh.
Yeah, he's on there and he's available, but he's not going to play. And we know all of this well ahead of time. The other thing we know, fellas, is that the Denver Nuggets, once again, will have one representative at All-Star Weekend, and that's the big fella, number 15. Number 27, Jamal Murray, not named an All-Star reserve. And Michael Malone had this to say. He may not be an all-star, but to me, he's a superstar.
we have the clip, Kale. Yep. Why don't we play the actual clip? I mean,
Yeah,
you
better.
reading. Actually, do it in your best, Malone. Have you seen the clip?
No, I haven't.
Have
I
you
don't
seen
wanna hear-
it?
I don't
Why
wanna hear
you try-
Malone's words.
I want to hear you try to do it.
But I don't want to hear Malone's words filtered through
He may
Brandon's
not be an
mustache.
all-star, but to me, he's a superstar.
Do you want to give it?
He's a
I
world
haven't seen this.
champion.
Have you seen the clip?
No.
All right, you give it a shot.
Well, no, I like this one.
I want to hear your for everybody's below.
I don't go to the pressers. It's been a while.
All right,
just
play
play
the
the
clip.
I always feel that way. You know, I felt last year, I felt Aaron Gordon, had a great case to be on the All-Star team. And this year, I feel that Jamal Murray had a great case to be an All-Star. But that wasn't the case, and I feel for Jamal. But in a weird way, he may not be an all-star, but to me, he's a superstar. He's a world champion, and he's done things in the playoffs that a lot of all-stars have never and will never do. And that's one thing no one can ever take from Jamal Murray. He's a world champion who just put him and Nicola put the team on his back, their backs, and won 16 postseason games. And so you feel for Jamal Murray, but what I love about Jamal is that he's a team player, and he'd much rather help his team win a back-to-back championship over being named an All-Star. But every year, talented players are left off. But yeah, there's no doubt in my mind, Katie, that Jamal Murray is an All-Star.
Oh my! Vote, that was you that recorded that. There's no way.
Yeah,
you got the spacing, like the cadence is like just so perfect. I know you saw that.
That last sentence I could have served, but
Michael Malone, world champion. He likes to say world champion. Serbs must hate that. Also, Team Germany, apparently, because they're the real world champs. Right?
I love it, too, because they're represented by a Serbian and a Canadian, the Denver Nuggets. And then the Portland Trailblazers, fellas, Moses Brown is out, left wrist fracture. Shaden Sharp is out, lower abdominal strain. Ryan, abdominal strain. The abdominal strain.
Easy for you to say.
Ryan Rupert, he's with the G League. And Robert Williams, right knee ligament tear. He's out.
Been out all year, yeah. So this team's not that great. They have won 15 games. You do have this weird thing, though, where you play them 2 times in a row, Dev. I don't love that. Is there anything specifically you want to see tonight? Like, we just finished, narrative week. Now we're here in the 6x6. Is there anything you're looking for tonight?
I just want to see if Denver puts belt to ass. Like, I really want them to just go out and take them serious in a game where you could blow them out and just start getting those type of wins under your belt. You're playing against a team that is not as talented as you. They're down a couple of players, but you have the opportunity in front of your home crowd to just pick up 2 very, very easy wins under your belt. So I want Denver to just go into this game and not let it stay close.
Yeah. Yeah, they just need to take care of business. I mean, they need to, like, make the Portland Trailblazers start to think about Mexico, like, as soon as possible.
Oh, man, that's true.
Like, they need to get them into that state of mind and just, as Dev so eloquently put, take belt to ass. You know what I mean?
Belt to ass. Yeah, he did eloquently put that in. I mean, look, you guys saying this makes me go, like, as soon as Dev started talking, I was like, oh, yeah, this is going to be an annoying close game, isn't it? I can feel it. Do you know who their last 2 wins? They're on a 2-game win streak right now. Maybe not a streak.
The same the Nuggets had. It's
Philadelphia and Milwaukee are their 2 last wins. So, I mean, Philadelphia was without any of their guys. Milwaukee, on the other hand, that was, a good win. But nonetheless, you can't sleep on them. You got to go out and get a win. I'd love to see an aggressive Murray. I would love just to see a serious starters. But I would love to see 2 games is not a streak. 3 is. We have 2 games of Christian Brown playing intense, focused, and hard on the defensive end. Tonight would make it a trend. It would make it a streak if we get a Christian Brown. 0 points, I don't care. Just go out there and just make plays, and it'll be like, all right, our boy's back.
I wanted to ask you this because you're the ball is popping guy. What's the assist benchmark for that? Like
29, 30. I would say 30.
So I'm hoping for a 30 assist game, and I think hand in hand with that, I put this in a roundtable this morning with you and Harrison.
Go check it out. Diehards only.
TheDNVR.com. Baby, the Denver Nuggets' best floor spacers and best shooters have been good and at times great, but not elite shooters this season. And I just think I'd love to see KCP and Porter there are too many back-breaking threes that are left on the table right now for my taste, just in terms of what this team's capable of. And so, yeah, do I doubt the starters? No, but I would love to see a good shooting, a 30-assist night, and their shooters knocking the open ones down.
It's time for the Circle K Who's Going to Eat segment here, where we just ask who is going to eat tonight. Points, rebounds, assists, whatever it may be. D-Line, give us a quick answer. Who's going to eat tonight?
Me. I'm going to hit that chili, man. Green chili.
You have been getting that every time lately.
It's become a large part of my personality.
Yeah, it's a good personality. Dad, what about you? Who's going to eat tonight?
That's his answer.
I think that this is yeah, we move on after that crazy. I think Peyton Watson. I think this is a great opportunity, especially against a team that they're favored by a lot. So you're going to see the second unit. You're going to see a deeper run with the second unit, especially playing this team twice. It's not like they're going to, go all out. Or if it does remain close, it's going to be with the second unit that has to get them over that hump. So I think this is a great opportunity for him to continue his run of stellar play.
Can I tell you, in addition to me?
In addition to green chili?
Nikola Jokic.
He's going to eat tonight?
Who's he going up against?
DeAndre Ayton.
The
Jokic stopper?
DeAndre Eaton he's gonna get Ayton. DeAndre is gonna get Ayton by Nikola Jokic, man. Jokic has had some of his finest performances in this NBA against DeAndre Ayton. He got a little more stout, but it seems as though his spirit has been broken by the overcast climate of Portland, Oregon. I've seen it happen to many a folk. Yeah, man. And plus, he had a game off. He had things to do. He's coming back. It's a Jokic night. Absolutely.
Who's eating?
Jamal Murray, Malcolm Brogdon, Anthony Simons, Scoot Henderson. No All-Star appearance, which not a surprise. But, yeah, I don't... Look, is this a national TV game against the best of the best? No. But do I expect Jamal to play with pride tonight? Yes. And so I just think he's going to eat against this team. I don't think they can guard him. And I think he might have a little bit of a chip on the shoulder tonight.
I'll go with Reggie Jackson. Feels like a Reggie Jackson night. A lot of bench minutes. Get some shots up. I'll go Reggie Jackson. All right. Guys, the All-Star reserves were announced in the Eastern Conference. Jalen Brunson, Tyrese Maxey, who went for 51, Donovan Mitchell, Jaylen Brown, Paolo Banchero, Bam Adebayo, Julius Randle. How do we feel about this, Dev? Have you looked at this list, and do you? Is there anybody that you feel like, hey, man, they did not belong there, or somebody that you think got snubbed?
The snub for me, for sure, is Trae Young. Like,
really?
Yeah, his numbers, they speak for themselves, and he's been an All-Star like multiple times with those exact same numbers. But I mean, I just feel like if you're going off of numbers, if you're going off of popularity, I'm shocked that he did not, fit the bill for that, because he had it in every other way. But also, I do understand, like, when you look at who's there, it becomes hard to say who's snubbed, because there's so many talented players, especially right now with numbers being they're balloon, like everything is big right now. But that's the one that stands out for me is Trae Young.
Do either of you guys have anything that the Eastern Conference to me was not that interesting? Are you caping for Trae Young? He was the 10 seed.
Yeah, no, I
9 seed, 10 seed.
All of those picks feel right. I mean, Julius Randle's only a little whatever, but
Knicks fans, man, will be really mad at you if you say that.
But Brunson, absolutely. But
Brunson to me is an MVP candidate. I actually think that it's not a terrible bet to sprinkle a little money on Jalen Brunson MVP. That guy is such a winner.
It's just crazy to me that Derek White didn't get in.
Well, I was going to ask you, this was my honest question. So Tatum and Brown are in.
Yeah.
If you had to pick two Celtics that you think deserved it, who would they be?
Jokes aside,
jokes aside,
it's insane that there are two Celtics and one of them isn't Derek White. I haven't looked at the number. I haven't looked at the numbers. I don't give a shit. I'm telling you, if the Nuggets were playing the Celtics for the season tomorrow, Derek White would scare me more than any player on that team.
All right. Well, I don't know why I thought this wouldn't tee you up for a Celtics joke. In the West,
not joking.
Reserves are Steph Curry, Anthony Edwards, Devin Booker, Kawhi Leonard and Paul George, Anthony Davis, and Karl Anthony Towns. This is the one where I kind of had a lot of little qualms about. Did you, Dev?
No. I think Sabonis should be over Karl
No
Anthony
Sacramento
Towns.
Kings got it.
Yeah.
No Sacramento Kings. You know how pissed we would be if this was us, you guys?
Well, they don't matter, dude. I'll say that with my chest.
Yeah, they don't matter.
But what do you mean they don't matter? It doesn't matter if they matter.
I'm kidding.
That was the joke.
They're the 5 seed. They got 0 All-Stars. The Lakers down there. I had to scroll for a while. They're in the 9 seed. They get 2?
Yeah, Sabonis really should be there. Maybe De'Aaron Fox, like, if we're going to argue about it. But I'm not saying that Karl Anthony Towns is not talented and deserving of it, because this team is winning games and he's playing well. But I just feel like with how Sabonis is playing, how the Kings have become relevant again, I would expect him to get a little bit more respect.
Yeah, that is a little troubling. Karl Anthony Towns is like this. I don't know what to make of him. His numbers are good. He obviously had that massive monster scoring game that they lost.
That was the weirdest and most uncomfortable scoring game ever.
Yeah, it's like you almost would put Gobert in over him.
Let me ask you. They are currently the 19th best offense. They are the number 1 defense.
Yeah.
They put their 2 offensive players in and not the defense.
To me, Yeah, go.
Well, the other thing is we've seen Ant and Cat before. They weren't good. Yeah. Now they have Gobert. They're good. I
can't believe Rudy didn't get in.
Me too.
And
I can't believe I'm a Rudy guy.
Me either, but he's been impressive. He's had a great year. And everyone in Minnesota, if you pay attention at all, even just at a distance, even just through tweets, they love Rudy right now.
Yeah.
He's essential to their defense, which is essential to their success. And honestly, I think Cat's had a good, I think, based off of his last season, what you'd expect, he's rebounded a bit with a kind of glue guy season, doing what they've asked of him. But Rudy's the one making it work. And I know he doesn't look great in an all-star game. Maybe that's part of it. But I actually think he deserved to get in.
And Minnesota fans are the poster children for keep that same energy. They hated every part of this team last year. They hated Tim Conley. They hated Rudy Gobert. Everything was a disaster. And now they're like, I mean, whatever.
It's been a lifetime of misery there, dude.
I know. Keep that same energy.
But it is kind of funny, though, that it's like the two mainstays that got it, you know? Like, to me, I kind of go Mike Conley and Rudy Gobert, like the two most important players. And then they've got those other two guys who I like Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, I mean, it does make it hard because, I mean, Rudy Gobert is like leading the NBA as Defensive Player of the Year.
Yeah,
like, that stuff should matter.
It doesn't.
But it's also an all-star. So you're like, I want to be entertained.
That's true.
But also you want to have some type of love for those type of people because it takes the value out of what they bring to the table. I mean, he's a hell of a defender. They don't play defense in All-Star game.
That part of it makes sense, but that's not how you.
But that also that is what sucks about it because you're just showing love to their scores, the people that are just shooting every single time. So like, at least put an asterisk by it, like, and say he should be there because of this.
Yeah, that's the problem with this is that it's you're getting into a game. But really, it's a designation. It's like a title.
Yeah.
And, to be able to say, like, oh, this guy's an all-star, two-time all-star. But but the game is it's an abomination or whatever.
That is abomination. The number one team, let's go line by line here. Number one team in the West, the Minnesota Timberwolves, they got 2, albeit not the 2 we thought deserved it. Thunder, number 2, they got 1. The Clippers got 2. The Nuggets got 1. The Kings got 0.
That's tough.
Now we're down at the 6 seed. The Suns, 6 seed, got 2. The Pelicans in the 7 got 0. Mavs got 1. The Lakers down at the 9 seed got 2. By the way, their team won last night in Boston.
Don't talk ill of the in-season champs.
I know. That's what it was, is they got the in-season bump. Utah got 0. Houston got 0. But down here at 20 and 24, the Golden State Warriors get Steph. My thing was, and I'm the only person on earth saying this, my thing goes, Trey didn't get it because his team sucks. Yeah. Steph got it. His team sucks, man.
His team's worse.
And it's not his fault. Like, his team has been bad, but it is like one of these things where there's so many legacy votes in the Western Conference that I feel bad for these poor young guys because I'm like, you're just going to keep losing to LeBron until he retires.
Yeah.
And same with Anthony Davis and Steph Curry. And these guys are just going to keep collecting All-Stars. Whatever. I don't really care. I just think it's dumb. Shout out to Sacramento. Poor guys. Poor guys.
So sad. They have Greta Gerwig, though.
Oh, that was a good movie, Lady Bird. All right, let's go now to. You remember Greta Gerwig?
Of course, Lady Bird. Lady Bird's good. This is a pro Greta Gerwig pod.
We love Greta Gerwig.
Lady Bird.
Baghead, so underrated too. Back in her mumblecore days. Greenberg is like one of my all-time favorite movies. I mean, come on, she's so good in it.
It's a good one.
Dev knows what we're saying. Throw one out there, Dev. Throw out a Greta Gerwig film. You know him.
He's a Barbie guy. We know that.
Yeah, okay, that's all right. That's all right.
Don't be a menace.
That was her. Yeah, she was great in that. Guys, I don't know if you saw this. I saw a headline and did not read the article and made a segment out of it.
Oh, people do this all the time.
People do this all the time.
Why not?
Because it was too funny of a headline. I have to go with it.
Honest.
Silicon Valley backed idea to start an Olympics where we say, you know what? Who cares about performance enhancers?
Yeah.
Who wants to go all natural? We have the Olympics, everything all natural, allegedly. What if we were to try to engineer human beings the best of our ability using whatever means possible, and then that became the competition?
Well, they saw all the success the NBA's had with it, and they just
really
figured.
have. And so there is in the works a fully modified human Olympics. You can take performance enhancers, whatever you can do to make yourself physically the most dominant human species you can be, and then we'll fight. This idea sounds so ridiculous, insane. People might die, but we'll have fun with it. What events, basketball related, would you want to see? We'll start basketball. We'll open it up.
The slap contest.
That's not basketball. Genetically engineered. I've seen those things, man.
Those are the dumbest things I've ever seen. When we stayed at Circa, they stayed at Circa.
Oh, that's right. There was that face slap group.
They're like walking, they're on the escalator going by. I'm like, idiots. You guys are dumb. You guys keep going. Like, that's crazy. There's nothing in basketball that this could enhance.
Dunk competition.
You got to still be creative and like athletic and stuff. Like,
but I'm saying if you had like Gerald Green, the guy jump out the gym, he did his NBA career's over. But you know what's still out there? The genetically engineered HGH dunk contest.
You're gonna spend all of your money on insurance.
Yeah,
someone's not making it. But a dunk contest think about Zion on steroids if he's not. That would be insane. For him to just be able to just whip into shape and just be able to be just in great shape and able to just jump out of the gym for sure. They would be creating. You go between the legs twice or something like that. Yeah, dunk contest would have to be in there.
Is there any chance, Eric, that this is actually awesome? It's actually more safe than we think, and humans are capable of way more if we just juice them with steroids. And 10 years from now, we go, the NBA could be cooler if these guys could jump 70 inches in the air.
So I'm not convinced that you didn't read just a synopsis of like an 80s movie that starring Arnold Schwarzenegger, like in another.
That's so true.
Humans have been engineered to whatever. Is it? I mean, of course. It's just like it would be amazing. I mean, obviously, every single competitor would die of a heart attack in 10 to 15 years. But again, what do we care?
Right, not the concern.
I mean, we watch football.
Yeah, but they don't die of a heart attack. They just have this terrible CTE and live bad lives. But that's not our concern either. Would it be good? I mean, of course. This is all spectacle. Why not? This is basically like human cockfighting.
Steroids basketball, 3-on-3, 8-foot rims.
Oh, slam ball, dude.
Yeah, I'm in.
Yoke's still somehow the best one. Just jump hooks.
He's not taking steroids.
He's like, actually, I stopped. They weren't helping at all. I thought it was funny, man. Every now and then, humans come up with a phenomenal idea. You know what? That was
genetically engineering themselves. Yeah, that sounds like a good one.
It just seems like
the Rock is like.
I mean, have we ever seen one bad idea come out of Silicon Valley?
There's no unintended consequences either. It just, in all sincerity, that league is called the NBA because I'm pretty sure all these guys are actually on steroids and HGH. So, for sure. So anyway, not to burst that bubble.
I can't believe y'all just making stuff like this up. There's only a few of them.
All right, well, maybe it's only a few of them.
Thompson's
DeAndre Ayton in town tonight. Shouts to him.
Once they caught Tristan Thompson, I'm like, all right, everyone's doing this.
Oh, I know. It was him and Rashard Lewis. Like, the guys that have gotten caught are all the guys that you're like, what?
Dude, like, think about, taking steroids to, go and put up 3 points a game.
It's so true.
Like, what?
Arnold Schwarzenegger stars in Max Olympics.
Incredible, man. Be incredible. Although, also, good opportunity to say shout out Carl Withers.
Oh, yeah. Rest in peace. Rest in peace.
Really good actor.
He was a good actor. Apollo Creed. What a iconic character.
Yeah. All right. Let's open up the Bet365 Never Ordinary Sportsbook app and turn our full attention to Superstar Dev.
Nothing is ordinary about this. A home and home with the Portland Trailblazers?
No, it's a home and our home. It's a double home. But they're both here.
That's right.
A home and home implies we're going to their home.
There you go.
But this is just a sleepover.
Home.
This is a sleepover.
All right. This is a sleepover. Chauncey is coming to your house.
He's welcome.
Denver comes into this one at 12.5-point favorites. That's just a lot. That's a lot. It's hard for me to go with 12.5. That's a blowout.
That would be an insane bet.
They also just beat the Bucks. They beat the Sixers, and they're not at their top strength. But this team kind of just hangs around. They don't, give up. I wouldn't be shocked if Denver blitzed, but I'm gonna stay away from this. But what I will do is, I'll do a fun, a futures type bet.
Okay.
I'm gonna go straight over to the third quarter. I'm going to do -3 because they already have that planted in there. I'll do -3 in the third quarter.
What? That is an insane bet. That's awesome. Yep. Quarter props. I'm doing it.
Exactly.
I don't know what this means, but I'll do it.
The over-under in this game is 219. And I think Denver has a chance to run it up here. So I'm going to go with the over 220. Denver's bench could even get going and just keep trying to score. I also think that Portland, they want to try to, score. Sometimes they're not. I think that they're going to have an opportunity to try to put up at least 100. Denver could get to 120. With that, I'll go with the team prop of Denver's over 115 on the team prop. I think that's just too easy. I think Denver will get it. For Portland.
Grant is out, apparently.
Yeah, I'm looking
Jeremy
into
Grant?
Yeah.
looking into that.
So
right now.
who's going to eat? Aaron Gordon's going to eat.
I'm going to go over 21 points for Anthony.
Yep.
He can score, and I'll never forget that game that he lit Denver up that one time.
We got
When Dame was
KCP
there.
now.
That was just one quarter that I thought that. I mean, I just remember it. It was a wild
I know,
quarter. So
I
I
know.
like the over 21.
We betting on Rodney Hood tonight too, or what?
No.
Okay.
He wasn't there either. I'm going to go over 24 points plus rebounds on dominating. Remember
really?
that? Yeah. 24 point plus rebounds.
Some people will bet on DeAndre Ayton. I won't.
Yeah, dude.
I'm just glad he got in before the storm. You know, that could have been.
I like
I'm
that.
telling you,
made
he's
it.
going to get Ayton tonight by Jokic.
For Denver, where we start every single time, let's go with MPJ over 3-pointers. It just continues to hit. It's a very good bet. It looks like he's not having good shooting nights. He still hits 3.
Yeah.
The over 2.5 hits, and it's plus money in this one.
Yo, I'm double betting this one.
Let's just take it.
I'm double betting it. Double unit.
Double
It can
bet.
happen 3 straight shots. The guy gets it done. He just talked about it with Jeremy Grant out. That means Ayton. Sorry. That means Aaron Gordon is going to
How many
eat.
times are you betting on Ayton tonight?
Whatever.
This is
He's
every
coming
game.
off of a monster game where he stepped up in Jokic's absence. I'm expecting more of the same, as he could get a boost of energy just playing well like that. His points, rebounds, and assists is only 22.5. I think he soars over that. His rebounds also very low, over 5.5 rebounds, which is lower than they usually ever have it. So I think that's just too easy. It's too low for a guy that has the size advantage, and it's going to be easy boards coming off of that. For defense, let's go over KCP 2 steals.
2?
2.
Is it 1.5 or?
It's 1.5.
Okay.
Yep, 1.5. So we'll just go at 2. 2 plus.
I like this bet. Scoot Henderson, man.
They turn the
Although
ball
he's going to be
over.
guarding Simons.
Yeah,
We'll
he
see.
also turns the ball over.
Yeah.
So the lock.
Here it is.
We're already at the lock.
What's the lock?
He's giving out like 10 How many bets are you taking?
Taking all of them. When he says
The
them, I
lock
bet
is
it.
over 9.5 assists for Jokic.
Really?
Man.
Over. He doesn't care about these type of games. He doesn't try to shoot. He tries to get everyone else involved. I think that's with him getting those big assist type numbers. So I think that this is one that he lets others eat, especially coming off of a game that he just didn't play in. This is a game that he just wants to facilitate. Over 9.5 assists.
So I just took triple-double because over 9.5 assists means 10 assists, and he just always gets 10 rebounds. And usually 10 points.
Every time that you see that over 9 assists, you might as well get the boost that you get for the triple-double.
Eric, what's a player you kind of want to just have some fun and bet on right now?
I kind of like Jamal Murray. I kind of like Jamal Murray threes. I kind of like
3-pointers?
He only needs to. He's also in plus money for threes. 2.5. Yeah, it's plus 114.
I'll take it with you. Are you
Yeah,
taking
man.
it?
Yeah, man. Who you thought I is? I mean, of course.
Man, how many is Christian Brown on the hook for tonight?
Stop betting Christian Brown threes. I know he got it last game.
He got it last game.
Yeah,
That's like 1 for 12.
Don't bet that one.
Christian Brown, I'm telling you right now, Christian Brown is, having himself a little bit of a moment. And we don't.
If you're going to get crazy,
Just saying, he's having himself a moment right now.
Why
playing
don't you bet P-Watt threes?
that's what I was going to say.
There's
If you're
actually
going to get crazy,
for some reason, there's no odds on anybody outside the starter, so I can't get that. So I guess we'll just end it there. All right, Nuggets Blazers, first of 2 games against the Blazers. Couple super chats, super chat come in.
Super
Note
chat.
from Alan Roth. It's an all-star game, not an all-stat game. Do you think Jamal is about tired of being number 2? I'm scared it's happening.
Does he mean poop? Number 2.
I honestly do not think Jamal Murray worries about that. So I think that your concern there is like a 0. He would shoot a lot more, I think, if he was concerned
Man, I
about it.
wish Jamal Murray would have stepped up and made an all-star game.
you?
I wish. I'm not caping for him saying that he should have.
No, I know.
I wish he had earned it. Like I really want him to be an all-star. He is an all-star caliber player, but only at the end of the year.
Right.
I just I just want him to step up and be that guy that we know that he is all the time. It's a frustrating little life being a Jamal Murray stan,
I think he would have made Yoke, the All-Star game, more fun for Yoke. I really do. I think like if he was there, you play him and Yoke together for a little while, and Yoke's just like getting him
But
fun.
he should have that designation. Although there's not been a season where I felt like he got snubbed. It's just
no way.
But he is an all-star caliber player. Like Donovan Mitchell is there. Donovan Mitchell and Jamal Murray went toe to toe. Were the exact same level. Jamal Murray ended up outdueling him, but then Jamal Murray has not carried forth that same level of effort throughout the seasons. It's frustrating, man. Like, come on, Jamal, let's go.
I know. Whatever. Nuggets are good. All right, everybody hit that like button for us on the way out. We're going to watch the game at the DNVR bar, but we'll be right back here afterwards.
We'll see you. Let's go.
We all silly like the mayor.